The Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra is only a few months away, but the leaks and renders we've seen so far are already causing a stir. Many people were expecting something bold and futuristic, but instead, Samsung seems to have gone in a completely different direction. In fact, some are even calling the Galaxy S26 Ultra ancient when compared to last year's Galaxy S25 Ultra. That might sound harsh, but let's break down why so many people feel this way. First, let's talk about the design. For years, the Galaxy Ultra series was known for its boxy, professional look. The sharp corners gave it a distinctive identity that separated it from the iPhone. But with the Galaxy S26 Ultra, Samsung has chosen to soften those corners and move toward a more rounded design. This makes the phone look less like a Galaxy and more like an iPhone. And while some may like the change, others feel that Samsung has given up one of the design elements that made its flagship special. Now, design is always subjective. Some people will prefer the sleeker, rounder edges, others will miss the iconic, boxy look. But when we place the Galaxy S26 Ultra next to the Galaxy S25 Ultra, there's no denying that the S25 looks more modern and striking. That's a strange thing to say about a brand new flagship, but it's the truth many reviewers and fans are noticing. The second major talking point is the camera module. Instead of moving forward with a futuristic or elegant design, Samsung seems to have pulled a layout that feels like it belongs in 2021. The arrangement of the lenses is less refined, and many think it doesn't match the premium feel that a phone like the Ultra should have. Now, to be fair, there are reports that this new module is meant to support upgraded cameras, so the functionality could be a big improvement. But just because it works better doesn't mean people will love how it looks. And for the first time, even die-hard Galaxy Ultra fans are admitting that they don't feel the same excitement to upgrade. Interestingly, there's also a lot of chatter comparing the Galaxy S26 Ultra to the iPhone 17 Pro. Polls online show divided opinions. About 42% of voters say they prefer the S26 Ultra's look, while around the 13% side with the iPhone 17 Pro. A good portion of people think both look bad, while some say both look good. These numbers show just how split the community is. It's rare for a Samsung Ultra phone to generate so much disagreement, but it's not just about the look. Under the hood, things don't seem to be pushing boundaries either. The Galaxy S26 Ultra is expected to come with the same 5,000 mAh battery as before. For years, Samsung has focused on making its phones thinner and more stylish, but this comes at the cost of battery upgrades. Meanwhile, Apple is taking the opposite approach. With the iPhone 17 Pro models, Apple is making their devices slightly bulkier to fit in larger batteries, which means better endurance for users. Samsung's strategy makes its devices prettier, but when it comes to practicality, many people may prefer what Apple is doing. This leaves Android fans in a tough spot. If you're loyal to Samsung, the Galaxy S26 Ultra might not feel like the big leap forward you were waiting for. But the good news is that Android users have plenty of choices. The Google Pixel 10 is on the horizon, and it's already generating excitement for its clean software and powerful AI features. OnePlus and Xiaomi are also offering incredible phones with cutting-edge specs and unique designs. Samsung has competition, and right now, that competition is looking very appealing. Another issue is that Samsung's Ultra line has usually been the phone to wow the audience. Whether it was with powerful cameras, unique design, or unmatched performance, the Ultra was always the crown jewel. But with the Galaxy S26 Ultra, people aren't feeling that same sense of excitement. Many are comparing it to the Galaxy Z Fold 7, which did manage to impress with its innovation. The Ultra, on the other hand, feels like a step back instead of a step forward. Of course, none of this means the S26 Ultra will be a bad phone. It's still going to pack a powerful processor, a stunning display, and one of the best software ecosystems in the Android world. For people who simply want a reliable flagship, it will deliver. But if you're someone who expects groundbreaking design and features, you might find yourself underwhelmed. At the end of the day, it all comes down to expectations. The Ultra series set a very high bar, and now that Samsung seems to be dialing back on some of the things that made it stand out, fans are noticing. The rounder corners, the outdated-looking camera module, and the lack of major internal upgrades make the Galaxy S26 Ultra look like it's stuck in the past. So is Samsung playing it too safe? Are they focusing too much on aesthetics and not enough on function, or is this just part of a bigger plan that will make sense in the future? Only time will tell, but one thing is clear, the Galaxy S26 Ultra isn't turning heads the way Samsung probably hoped it would. And for many fans, that's a disappointment.